August 18th, it's a new one. It's actually just, from what I'm reading, just been posted. August 18th, National Fajita Day. It's a brand new proclamation from one of the websites that I've seen. So I said, hey, let's jump on board. It's first annual year of Fajita Day. We'll take it, because we love fajitas. Plus our only other option was ice cream pie, which I'm really with ice cream. It sounded really good. I found a recipe that sounded really cool, so I may visit it later, but we've just been doing ice cream like crazy around here, so let's try to get back to the food dinner stuff, which I like. So I found a bunch of recipes. I found a copycat recipe for one of the big chains, their fajita version. Supposedly this is how they do theirs. Whatever. We're also going to make a nice easy homemade pico de gallo to put on top of our fajitas. We got some sour cream, we got cheddar cheese, we got guacamole. We're going to really go to town on our fajitas today. We're doing a chicken fajita, and here's the stuff that you need for the first couple parts, because you got to do your marinade first. Marinate your chicken. While that's marinating, we'll make our pico de gallo, which is going to take 2 seconds. We put that in the fridge. Then we come back in a couple hours when this stuff is ready to go on the grill. Alrighty? Well, the inside grill. We're going to do it on our cast iron flat top today, because that should really give us some nice flavors with the onions and the peppers. Alrighty? So see you in a little bit. Here's what you need for the marinade. Okay, for our marinade today, you'll need a 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice, 1/3 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 garlic clove, 3 teaspoons of vinegar, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and a dash of onion powder. So let's get started. I have our chicken. I have nice thin chicken cutlets here, all ready to go, that we're going to use. Okay, we're going to take all of this stuff: lime juice, vegetable oil, soy sauce, liquid smoke, water, vinegar, garlic. I'm just reading them off again. I know I just told you what they were. Cayenne pepper, chili powder, pepper, salt, and a dash of onion. Okay, that's it. We're just going to whisk this together in our bowl. Then I have some nice Ziploc bags here. What we're going to do is put our chicken in there with our marinade, and we're going to put this in our fridge and let this sit for about 2 hours, okay? Just to really take on those flavors. You could also do this with steak. You could also do this with shrimp. You do what you want to do. I had chicken. I said, let's do chicken. Okay, so I'm going to just put all those in there. Nice thin cutlets. These are going to fry up really nice on our flat top, okay? And then just take your marinade right into the bag. That's it. Ziploc that closed, and hopefully this stays closed. It's Ziploc. It's not supposed to leak. Let's hope. So just give that a good toss in there. Make sure it's all nice and coated. Alrighty, into our fridge. We'll be right back to do our pico de gallo. Now, this one I'm not going to show, I'll just tell you what this is. This is 2 medium tomatoes, okay, chopped up. 1 jalapeno, chopped up, seeded, of course, because we don't want it to be that hot. Okay, seeded and diced. We have a 1/2 cup of Spanish onion, okay, and we have about, I don't know, a good tablespoon of cilantro. Now, all of these are your discretion. You go as heavy or as light as you like. If you like more onion, put more onion, more cilantro, knock yourself out. And again, these are just recipes that we find. This just seemed really easy to do, to be a nice addition to our fajitas. By all means, this is not the be-all end-all of pico de gallos, so you may have a better one. Okay, you're going to give it a nice pinch of salt, because that salt is going to bring out all the nice juices and flavors. Ah, telephone. Okay, this is done anyway, so let me get this into the fridge, answer the phone, and we'll be back. Alrighty, so we're back and we're ready. It's been about an hour or so, about 2 hours. Letting our chicken marinate. Now we're going to get started on cooking all this stuff, okay? I have in this little bowl here about half a teaspoon of lime juice, tablespoon of soy sauce, a couple tablespoons of water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Just making like a little bit of a marinade for our onions and peppers here, okay? I just took a Spanish onion. As you can hear, our stovetop skillet here is nice and hot. Okay, so we just kind of want to cook everything down here. I'm just going to I want to do my vegetables first because they're going to shrink up. Plus I want the flavor of them to be on this skillet when I throw my chicken on here, okay? So all I'm going to do is just kind of let those sit for a minute. Probably too many on there, but you know me, I'm always in a hurry. Want to eat, especially when it's something really good. I can't wait to dig in, you know? And this one's going to be really good. I mean, we got like top of the line fajitas here. We're putting everything on these things, okay? So there's my little marinade. I'm just going to drizzle some of this on my onions and peppers. Okay, just to give it a little flavor. And we're just going to cook these down until they're nice and soft, okay? And then we'll be back to do our chicken. Alright, so there's our beautiful sauteed onions and peppers. So I'm just going to pull these off because these are basically done here. Okay. Still got a little bit of a bite, a little bit of a crunch to the peppers. They're not completely sauteed. The onions are sauteed nicely, but the peppers, you can tell, still have a little bit of a bite to them, which is what you want, you know, or it's what I want anyway. I don't want them to be so mushy like the onions. Onions I don't mind being soft and caramelized. Alrighty, so I took those off and I'm just going to temp that just to keep that warm while we cook our chicken. Okay, we got our chicken already here sitting in our marinade. This is going to sizzle up real quick as soon as I put it on, okay? So let me grab one of our thin breasts here. Oh, it looks like they kind of got stuck together. Maybe I didn't shake them enough. Oh, we gotta go. It's go time. Okay, so just put them right on our grill here. They're nice and thin, so they're gonna cook up really, really fast. And then we're gonna slice these anyway, so even if they were a little thicker, that's okay. Yeah, I'll do this right for now. Alrighty, so I'm going to cook these up and I'll be right back. We're going to plate this thing up. As you can see, I started my plating there because if you're going to do fajitas, you got to do a nice presentation. Alright. Okay, so our chicken is all done. We're going to let it rest for a few minutes, like with all your meats. When you take them off the grill, let them rest so the juices go back into them. So otherwise you wind up with some dry chicken here. Just got that grill, got our plate ready. I'm going to plate this up. I'm going to have a seat. And we're going to taste this, and hopefully it's going to be really, really good. It smells amazing in here. Very Mexican cantina. So we're back. There it is. That's how you do National Fajita Day. If you're going to do it right. Put it in a nice big platter. Get all your stuff that you're going to need, because you don't want to have to get up for anything. Well, maybe a margarita, but I'm going to start just building one and give us our taste right now, and then I'll go get my margarita and I'll finish dinner. Alrighty, so here's all our stuff that we got. We're going to take a little guacamole and spread that as our base. A little sour cream. Okay, just make a nice base for our fajitas. Then we're going to take some of our beautiful peppers and onions and some of our chicken that's right on top. Finish this off with some cheese. And, oh, I don't want to use my fingers for that. And our homemade pico de gallo. That's what we want. That's what's going to really just kind of give this thing a nice fresh taste. Okay? Fajita. Let me get a bite of this thing. Oh, I can't wait. I've been waiting for a couple hours now to eat this thing. Mmm. And I'm talking with my mouth full. Why would you go out to a restaurant and pay 3 times as much for this when you can make it in your own home, and it's super easy to do. Just follow this recipe, get all your condiments. You can make your own guacamole if you want. We just bought store-bought. The pico we made ourselves, the onions, peppers, the chicken. I mean, we did everything ourselves. The cheese. Oh, I forgot to put a little lime. I forgot our little lime garnish here. You got to squeeze a little lime on that. Let me give it another taste. Oh yeah, makes a difference. All right, I gotta get a margarita and a napkin. But you guys have a great day. National Fajita Day. Get out there, get some fajitas. But I say make them yourself, man. Because look, you got this big old platter. Not to mention, you're gonna pay 3 times as much. You ain't even gonna get half of this, and they ain't gonna give you all these sides neither. See you tomorrow.